Hello. Today we're going to take a look at National Vendor's bid management program, and in particular, two actual assignments in which we were not only able to show an impressive indemnity impact, but also one where we were able to have a great effect on customer service, both to the adjuster and the policyholder. And those are two big parts of our bid management program at National Vendor. Obviously, the ROI is a major advantage, but sometimes forgotten is the customer service that we can provide to both the adjuster and the insured. Now, our first situation happened in Fort Myers, Florida. We received the request to evaluate a bid on a damage to a guardrail on a road where a vehicle had collided with it. An estimate had been provided in the amount of $23,853.33 to provide remediation to the affected area. The work had not been done yet, so National Vendor not only received pictures from the loss, we were able to send someone out to get our own photos as well. And after reviewing all the visual evidence, we were able to identify damage to roughly 8 to 10 guardrail posts and about 40 feet of guardrail. When we compared that visual evidence with the estimate provided, one thing we found that was in line was the actual market values. The rates for both labor and materials were correct and fair. However, the bid depicted remediation to 70 feet of guardrail and an installation of 14 guardrail posts, as well as some materials and labor to do some fixing of asphalt. In speaking with the contractor and pointing out the difference in the visual view that we had versus the bid that was produced, we were able to come to an agreement to only provide a bid for the damage that this accident had caused. The original contractors resubmitted their bid in the amount of $14,311, in which they were replacing 8 guardrail posts and about 40 feet of guardrail. So instead of paying $23,853, the carrier was able to pay a fair and accurate amount of $14,311. Our fee on this claim was $400, so the realized impact on this claim for the carrier was over $9,000. Very impressive indeed. Now, the second one we're going to review happened in Louisiana, and this was due to a hailstorm. An HVAC system that sat on top of a warehouse roof was damaged. 13 out of 16 units were damaged, and a local vendor had already submitted a bid to repair these units of $46,527. National Vendor reviewed the bid from the local vendor, and as we do a lot of times, we found it was lacking detail. So we called that contractor, and those early conversations with the contractor left us concerned about their ability to complete the job that they were quoting. After speaking with both the adjuster and the policyholder, we agreed to bring in another vendor. National Vendor has a network of vendors across the country, and we brought in an HVAC system repair vendor that quoted the project completely and did a very thorough job in their quote. At the end of the day, to repair the damaged units, their quote was $43,081. So again, we have an ROI reduction. Instead of paying the initial proposal of $46,257, the indemnity paid on this claim was $43,081. But more importantly here, this is a case in which we feel, and the claimant as well felt, that the job if it had been given to that original vendor, it could have been a problem. And that the new vendor that was brought in did a tremendous job, completed the repairs with ease, and as promised. The adjuster actually emailed us after the completion of the work and said that the client was very thankful that we were involved and saved them what could have been a real nightmare. And the adjuster stated, quote, "The amount of indemnity reduction is not nearly as relevant as the customer service that you provided." So overall, tremendous, again, indemnity reduction here. We were able to show, even with our fee of $600 in this case, a savings of $28.46 of indemnity, but more importantly, we were able to show tremendous customer service to the policyholder and the adjuster, completing both portions of what bid management can do. Reduce the indemnity to fair and accurate amounts, as well as being able to enhance customer service.